This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Adrian Morejon. Safe to say, he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. The wind and the pitch. That one misses, and we're underway on Lou Gehrig Day in Major League Baseball. That's in there, and that's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Tapped back up the middle. Bogarts gets it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Some power, but low on base and ranking towards the bottom in runs per game.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now it's Eric Hosmer. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. And it's 1-1. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Dansby Swanson.
2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Kicks and deals. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Welcome back. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Now the DH for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. And a pitch. And that's outside. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 away. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Juan Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Righty to the plate. In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. That one missed. Xander Bogaerts up next. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Good eye right there. Even though Bogaerts, at the beginning of his career, signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Manny Machado. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
Top of the 2nd, now the 3rd baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
The 3rd baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. They say it went. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. The pitch. And it goes just foul. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is.
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2 in half up to hit. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bellinger puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
1 ball.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. Morejon back to work. Ball 1 there. Gomes hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2009. Yan Gomes waits. Well struck left field. That's back. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in, Christopher Morel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. The 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And it's through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cody Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike one. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Nico Horner. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And a big swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering misses the mark. Morel over at second. Horner at first. One gone. He swings and fouls one off. One thing throughout his career, Chris, people looking for him to hit the ball in the air a little bit more, hit for a tiny bit more power.
Yeah, just doesn't seem to get that lift and backspin consistently. Seen him have power, though, to the opposite field gap, which has been impressive.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the air, right field. Hat moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and Swanson is set down. That's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. Bottom of the inning. And now Rougned Odor.
Second baseman. Rougned Odor.
And here it comes. Liner, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So the lineup flips over, and now the DH, Nelson Cruz. First time up was a pop out. Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they come away without an out.
Wastes no time there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. Left field. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Oh, he throws it away. 2 on, 1 out. Juan Soto down. He reached out a walk his first time. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he's already singled in this game. Center field. Morel moving under it. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Patrick Wisdom. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Michael Wacha. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And he deals. And there's a strike. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boo. They barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat. Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. Cronenworth takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini now.
Nope. Ball 1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K. And the Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Manny Machado now.
Third baseman.
The pitch.
Machado.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
That's towards center. Morel on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Ian Happ. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Trent Grisham. Flied out his first time. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one in the air center field. Morel makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. He's in there.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard, that gets through. The tying run is in to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Doubled in his first AB. And that one almost got him. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses. 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Mancini. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Yan Gomes. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. That one drifts inside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a pitch. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Odor, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Cody
Bellinger up to hit. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Cronenworth, and Bellinger is out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. All time. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Nelson Cruz. And the pitch. In the air to left center. Morel moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Cronenworth, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Strike 2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. In the air out towards right center. Morel makes the play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody when it comes.
And welcome back. Here's a speed threat. Nico Horner. The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford, was a 1st-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Hosmer at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Chris, we talk about that jump for Nico Horner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. Swings and misses. 1-2. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Wisdom, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Two outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Swanson on at second with 2 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. An absolutely majestic shot. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 3-1.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw over to Cronenworth. That's the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman,
Manny Machado up to the plate. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. And it's caught. And there are two down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Happ, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The 2-2. Next offering is outside. Trent Grisham on deck for the Padres. In the air, left field. Bellinger coming on. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Padres down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Here's Yan Gomes. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Just missed. One and two here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In there, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Next offering is fouled back. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. To play. 1 runs in there safely, and they're up by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Hosmer. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Horner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And that one missing low. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit. Horner around second, heads for third. In to score from first. It's 6-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now, Dansby Swanson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now
this is down for a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's now a 6-run lead.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's already homered here in this one. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
That one's in there, 0-1. And a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1 ball.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 7. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. First offering misses the mark.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
Righty delivers. The other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw into third, and that's a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Morrell moving under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
So up next, Rougned Odor. Good eye right there. In the air, out towards left center. Morrell puts it away. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 7-2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line drive, base hit.
The first baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And the 0-1. And delivers outside. Got him. And that's the first out. Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit.
Trey Mancini.
Bounce back to the mound. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show